Hi friends. Today we will learn about the some topics of the resistors. Already we learned about some important topics regarding the resistors. That is, in the previous period we have discussed features of carbon film resistors, metal film resistors, metal oxide resistors, pressure resistors. Okay, as well as we have learned about the applications of above resistors also. Identification of resistance value by using color coding, 4 band and 5 band technique, as well as we learnt about the common faults in resistors also. Now in this today's class we learnt about these topics. They are: first one, classification of wire wound resistors. Next, construction details of wire wound resistors, applications of wire wound resistors, types of variable resistors, difference between preset and potentiometer. Next, symbols of potentiometers and presets. These are the topics which we discussed today, which we want to discuss today. Please make sure that we will learn that these topics create a objective in your mind, like classification of wire wound resistors, constructional details of wire wound resistors, applications of wire wound resistors, types of variable resistors, differences between preset and potentiometers, symbols of potentiometers and presets. These are the topics today we will learn. Okay, now first topic is classification of wire wound resistors. See here, wire wound resistors topic classification is given in a tree form. Okay, wire wound resistors are divided into two parts. First part is power type wire wound resistors. Second one, precision type wire wound resistors. Again, power type wire wound resistors are converted into three types. First one, low power wire wound resistors. Second, medium power wire wound resistors. Third, high power wire wound resistors. Okay, these are the classifications of wire wound resistors. Once again, I am repeating this. Okay, wire wound resistors are classified into two types. First one, power type wire wound resistors. Second one, precision type wire wound resistors. Again, power type wire wound resistors are converted into three types. First one, low power wire wound resistors. Second one, medium power wire wound resistors. Third one, high power wire wound resistors. Okay, low power wire wound resistors are up to 10 watts power. It takes 10 watts power. Medium power wire wound resistor takes 60 to 60 watts power. High power wire wound resistors take 60 to 1000 watts power. Okay, once again I am repeating this. Low power wire wound resistors takes up to 10 watts power. Medium power wire wound resistors take 60 to 60 watts power. High power wire wound resistors take 60 to 1000 watt power. Okay, this is the classification of wire wound resistors. Okay, please remember that. Next one, construction details of wire wound resistors. Okay, now we learn about the construction details of wire wound resistors. Wire wound resistors are fixed resistors which are used in high power applications. See here, wire wound resistors are fixed resistors which are used in high power applications. Wire wound resistors is made by winding a thin metal alloy wire, that is nichrome. The wire material has high resistivity and is usually made of an alloy such as nickel chromium, that is nichrome, or a copper nickel manganese alloy called manganese. Okay, there are two kinds of materials used for making wire wound resistors. First one, thin metal alloy named nichrome. Another one is manganese. Nichrome is a high resistivity material and is usually made of an alloy named nickel and chromium. That is nothing but the nichrome, or it can be used like that of a copper, nickel, manganese alloy also mixed up to develop the wire wound resistors. It is named as manganese. Okay, once again I am repeating. Wire wound resistors are fixed resistors which are used in high power applications. Wire wound resistor is made by winding a thin metal alloy wire, nichrome. The wire material has a high resistivity and is usually made of an alloy such as nickel, chromium, nichrome. Alloy means different type of materials combine each other forming a alloy. Alloy means materials, means it also a metal, different types of metals combined together to form a alloy. So here nickel and chromium are mixed up each other forming a metal named nichrome. Another metal is copper, nickel and manganese. These three materials mixed up and getting a material named manganese. Next one, common core materials include ceramic, plastic, and glass. Wire wound resistors are the oldest type of resistors that are still manufactured today. They can be produced very accurate and have excellent properties for low resistance values and high power ratings. Okay. Common core materials include ceramic, plastic, and glass. Wire wound resistors are the oldest type of resistors that are still manufactured today. They can be produced very accurately and have excellent properties for low resistance value and high power ratings. Okay, these are the construction details. Some of the construction details are listed below. These resistors have good stability and high power handling capacity. These resistors have good stability and high power handling capacity with power ratings from 1 watt to 300 watts or more. These resistors are much bigger in size and costlier compared to carbon and metal film resistors. Okay, here I have shown the diagrams for the wire wound resistors. Please look at it. Okay, once again I am repeating the above matter. Okay, these resistors have good stability. These wire wound resistors have good stability in nature and high power handling capacity. When power is getting high also, it is very good to handle the wire wound resistors with power ratings from 1 watt to 300 watts or more. These resistors are much bigger in size and costlier compared to carbon and metal film resistors. Okay, very good point is there here. It has high power handling capacity with power ratings from 1 watt to 300 watts or more. These resistors are much bigger in size and costlier also. Okay, it has good stability in nature and high power handling capacity also with power ranges from 1 watt to 300 watts. Okay, so that they are available in costlier as well as bigger in size also. These type of resistors are generally only available in very low ohmic, high precision values from 0.01 to 100 kilo ohms due to the gauge of the wire and number of turns possible on this former, making them ideal for using measuring circuits and Wheatstone bridge type applications. In this lines, we learned that these wire wound resistors are generally used in measuring circuits as well as Wheatstone bridge type applications. Okay, these resistors are generally available in a very low ohmic, that is, it handles high power. So, low ohmic region, it has low ohmic power. High precision values also. That precision values are from 0.01 ohm to 100 kilo ohms due to the gauge of the wire. Here gauge means the size of the wire, like thin or thick, సన్నగా లేక లావుగా. Okay, they are also able to handle much higher electrical currents. They are also able to handle much higher electrical currents than other resistors of the same ohmic value with power ratings in excess of 300 watts. See, they are also handle much higher electrical currents. Means here we already learned that it handle high power applications. Generally high power means there exist high current also than other resistors of the same ohmic value with power ratings in excess of 300 watts. These high power resistors are molded or pressed into a aluminum heat sink body with fins attached to increase their overall surface area to promote heat loss and cooling. Most important feature is it can promote heat loss as well as cooling nature. Okay, in this slide we mainly learned that applications of carbon wire wound resistors. First application is it is used in measuring circuits. Second one, Wheatstone bridge type circuits. Okay, due to this nature, it is used in high electrical currents also with the ranges in excess of 300 watts. Okay, next. These wire wound resistors are constructed from a long fine wire of nickel chromium wound or a ceramic core. See, we already learned, but these are constructed from a long fine wire of nickel chromium wound on a ceramic core. Generally, core materials we already discussed. In this core material, we are wounding a wire. That wire is nickel chromium wire for getting the wire wound resistor. These wire wound resistors are of two types. First one is power wire wound resistors. Second one, precision wire wound resistors. Power type wire wound resistors, precision type wire wound resistors. Already we learned in the first to second slide. Okay, now we learnt about the advantages of wire wound resistors. Okay, it can be produced with high accurate resistance values with very low tolerance value. Okay, it can be produced with high accurate resistance values with very low tolerance value of 0.01%. It can withstand large power dissipation. It can withstand large power dissipation. That means it can be stand when large amount of power dissipation also exists. It can be used in high temperatures also. Okay, it is capable of carrying very large currents. It is having very stable resistance value. These are the advantages of wire wound resistors. Once again I am repeating this. See, last two first, that is it is having very stable resistance values. It is capable of carrying very large currents. It can be used in high temperatures also. It can withstand large power dissipation. It can be produced with high accurate resistance values with very low tolerance value, that is 0.01%. Okay, These are the advantages of wire wound resistors. See, by seeing these advantages, we already learned these advantages. See, first of all, here given that it can withstand large power dissipation. We already learned in it. It can be used in high temperatures also. So, okay. It is capable of carrying very large currents. We already know that. It having very stable resistance value. These are the advantages of wire wound resistors. Next, disadvantages of wire wound resistors, that is first one. It is very large in size and weight. We already learned in before slides also. It has very large in size and weight, so that it is very costly also. The wires can break, leading to the breakdown of the circuit in which these are used. Okay, the wires can break, leading to the breakdown of the circuit in which these are used. Okay, due to this larger size, the wires may break also. This is the major disadvantage of wire wound resistors. It is a power type wire wound resistors and not suitable beyond 200 kilohertz. It is also one it is having it is a power type wire wound resistors because it is not suitable for above 200 kilohertz. Okay, we already learned these disadvantages also. First one, it is large in size and weight. It is very costly. The wires can break, leading to the breakdown of the circuit in which these are used. Okay, these wires can break, leading to the breakdown of the circuit in which these are used. Next to that, power type wire wound resistors are not suitable beyond 200 kilohertz. These are the major disadvantages of wire wound resistor. Next, now, here in this slide, we learnt about the specifications of wire wound resistors. First one, resistors range. Okay, in these ranges only these wire wound resistors are manufactured. 0.1 ohm to 1 mega ohm. 0.1 ohm to 1 mega ohm. Its tolerance is greater than 0.5%. Its tolerance is greater than 0.5%. Its power rating is 1 watt to 1000 watt. Its power rating is 1 watt to 1000 watt. Its working voltage is about 300 volts. Its working voltage is about 300 volts. Its temperature is up to 350 degrees Celsius. Okay, these are the main specifications of wire wound resistors. Here we these specifications are mainly derived from the advantages of the wire wound resistors. See this here, temperature is, we learned that it has high temperatures. Okay, it can withstand high temperatures also. Here temperature range is up to 350 degrees Celsius. Okay, it can withstand high voltage also. Working voltage of the wire wound resistor is also high, so it is about 300 volts. Power rating also very high, that is from 1 watt to 1000 watts. Resistors range also from 0.1 ohm to 1 mega ohm. It is also very wide range of resistors range is also exist. Its tolerance is also about greater than 0.5%. These are the main specifications of wire wound resistors. Okay, once again I am repeating. It has highest temperature, that is withstand capacity, that is up to 350 degrees Celsius. Its working voltage is about 300 volts. Its tolerance value is about greater than 0.5%. Its resistance range is 0.1 ohm to 1 mega ohm. Next, its power rating is 1 watt to 1000 watts. Its working voltage is about 300 volts. These are the specifications of wire wound resistors. Next, here we are knowing the applications of wire wound resistors. The wire wound resistors are suitable for use in DC and audio frequency applications. The wire wound resistors are suitable for use in DC and audio frequency applications. Okay. First main application is it is used in DC and audio frequency applications. They have wide applications in multimeters, high stability attenuators, bridges, spark suppression circuits, and power supplies, etc. Okay, they have widely applications in multimeters, high stability attenuators, bridges, spark suppression circuits, next power supplies also. Okay, its main use of power wire wound resistors is in the electrical heating elements of an electric fire which converts the electric current flowing through it into heat, with each element dissipating up to 1000 watts, that is 1 kilowatt of energy. Okay, main use of power wire wound resistors is in the electric heating elements of an electric fire which converts the electric current flowing through it into heat, with each element dissipating up to 1000 watts, that is 1 kilowatt of energy. These are the applications of primary applications of wire wound resistors. First one, these wire wound resistors are suitable for using in DC and audio frequency applications. First and foremost application it is widely used in DC and audio frequency applications. They have wide applications in first one, multimeters, high stability attenuators, bridges, spark suppression circuits, and power supplies, etc. Main use of power wire wound resistors is in the electrical heating elements of an electric fire. It means it converts the electric current flowing through it into heat, which with each element dissipating up to 1000 watts, that is 1 kilowatt of energy. Okay, now please go through the applications for 2 minutes, please. సింపుల్గా చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. ఫస్ట్ వన్ డీసీ అండ్ ఆడియో ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ అప్లికేషన్స్. నెక్స్ట్ మల్టీమీటర్స్, హై స్టెబిలిటీ అటెన్యూయేటర్స్, బ్రిడ్జెస్, స్పార్క్ సప్రెషన్ సర్క్యూట్స్, పవర్ సప్లైస్. నెక్స్ట్ ఎలక్ట్రికల్ హీటింగ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఆల్సో. Okay, because of that heating elements dissipating energy is up to 1000 watts, 1 kilowatt of energy. Okay, next topic is types of variable resistors. A potentiometer is a variable resistor. A potentiometers are available in two types. They are carbon potentiometers, wire wound potentiometers. Okay, potentiometers are available in two types, carbon and wire wound potentiometers. A potentiometer is a variable resistor. Okay, First of all, we must know the what is meant by variable resistor. Variable resistor means we can change the resistance value from one value to other value. That is nothing but the variable resistor. Okay, the device which varies the resistance value from one thing to another thing, that is nothing but the variable resistor. A potentiometer is a variable resistor. A potentiometer is available in two types. They are carbon potentiometer, wire wound potentiometer. Okay. Next, distinguish between uh, preset and potentiometer. Most important topic. Differences between potentiometer and preset. Okay. Here the parameters regarding the preset and potentiometer is given in one way. Generally, for buying any type of instrument or a device, we must know these parameters. First one, size, life of the appliance, cost, stability, used for types. These are the main parameters. First one, size. Okay, what is the size of the device? Next one, life. How many years it will work without any disturbance? Next, cost. What is the cost of the appliance? Next, stability. It can withstand for high power requirements also. Next, it is what are the uses of that and how many types it can be available. These are the main parameters for differentiating two items. First parameter, size. By seeing this, By seeing this, we can decide that the size of the preset is very small as well as potentiometer is big. Okay, first and foremost difference between preset and potentiometer is size. It is very small, it is big. Okay, the life of the preset is less, the life of potentiometer is more. Okay, the life of the preset is less as well as the life of the potentiometer is more. The cost of the preset is low, the cost of the potentiometer is high. The stability of the preset is more, the stability of potentiometer is less. It is used for Preset is used for limited adjustment. Next, potentiometer is used for limited and continuous adjustment also. Last one is types. Preset is obtained in open carbon track skeleton type. Next, potentiometers in carbon potentiometer and wire wound potentiometers. Okay. These are the main differences between the preset and potentiometer. Once again, I am repeating. Here we are taking different parameters. First parameter is size. The size of preset is small and potentiometer is big. Size of potentiometer is small and size of preset is small, potentiometer is big. Second one, the life of preset is less, the life of potentiometer is more. That is, preset last long for less time, potentiometer last long for more time also. Next, the cost of preset is low, the cost of potentiometer is high. Here, cost of preset is low, cost of potentiometer is high. Next, the stability of preset is more, The stability of potentiometer is less. The stability of preset is more. The stability of potentiometer is less. Next, uses of preset is it can be used for limited adjustments and potentiometer can be used for limited or continuous adjustments also. Next, types of presets. The types of presets are open type preset, carbon type preset, track type preset, skeleton type preset. Next, types of potentiometers are carbon potentiometers as well as wire wound potentiometers. Okay, these are the differences between the preset and potentiometer. Okay. Next, with the help of operation also. First one, manually operated. A small screwdriver can be used to turn the center part of the preset resistor. Okay, operation manually operated. A small screwdriver can be used to turn the center part of the preset resistor. Next, operate it can be operated manually or automatically. Operation potentiometers are operated manually or automatic also, but presets are manually operated with the help of a screwdriver by turning the center part of the preset resistor. Next one, variation in resistance also. That means it is used for variation in very small resistance values. It is used for variation in small resistance values. Potentiometers are used for variation in low and high resistance values also. It is used for variation in low and high resistance values also. Okay, it is used for variation in low and high resistance values also. Next, applications of preset resistors. Preset resistors are used in circuits when it is necessary to alter the resistance. Dark or light and temperature sensors usually have these components as the preset resistors. Preset resistors are generally used to alter the resistance. Generally used to alter the resistance. Dark or light and temperature sensors usually have these components as the preset resistor. Next, volume control and tone controls in radios and TVs. Potentiometers are used in volume control and tone controls in radios and TVs. It can be used for increasing or decreasing of brightness, focus and contrast controls in TVs also. Okay, once again I am repeating applications. Preset resistors are used in circuits when it is necessary to alter the resistance value. Dark or light and temperature sensors usually have these components as the preset values. Next, it can be used to increase or decrease the volume control and tone controls in radios and TVs. It can be used to increase or decrease the brightness, focus and contrast controls in TVs only. Next one, symbols of uh, preset and potentiometer is shown. Please go through it. This is the symbol for preset and this is the symbol for potentiometer. Next, simple diagram for preset is also shown here, as well as the simple diagram for potentiometer also shown here. See, very simple diagram for preset and the diagram is for potentiometer. These are the differences between the preset and potentiometer. Once again we will go through this operation. Generally, presets are operated in manual operations only. By rotating the center part of the preset with the help of resistor, we can operate the preset. Next, potentiometers are operated in manually or automatically also. Next, applications. Applications of presets are it can be used to alter the resistance value. Next, potentiometers are used to increase or decrease or control the volume controls and tone controls in radio and TVs respectively, and it can be also used to increase or decrease the brightness, focus and contrast controls in TVs only. Next, variable resistance. Next, presets are used for variation in very small resistance value also. Okay, it is used only for low resistance values, but potentiometers are used for variation in low and high resistance values also. Next in the next point we shows the symbols of preset and potentiometer. Next to that we have given the diagrams, pictures for the preset as well as potentiometers. Next, European and US standard symbols of potentiometers and presets. See here given different European and US standard symbols of potentiometers and presets are given below. Please go through the different symbols for the resistors, that is potentiometers and presets. Okay, first here it has shown the fixed resistors. So the next to that variable resistors, next to that tapped resistor, next potentiometer, rheostat. These are the different symbols which we used in European and US. Okay, see clearly and clarityly and make a note of them also. It is most useful thing. First one, fixed resistor. Note the diagram for the or symbol for the fixed resistor. Next to that, variable resistor. Okay, draw the diagram for the or the symbol for the variable resistor. Next, draw the tapped resistors also. See here, three arrow marks are there. Okay, we can change the resistance value with these arrows only. Next, potentiometer, it can be rotated in different ways, so it is a clocked potentiometer. Next, rheostat also varies the resistance. These are the different symbols for the potentiometers and presets. Next, see here very different symbols also there. Potentiometer symbols, see European symbols here given. Next to that, US symbols also given. See US symbols, European symbols. Next, variable register, user control registers, preset controls, user controls, preset controls, variable as well as fixed are given. See, make a note of it. Here given the fixed type. Next to that, here given the variable type. Next, see potentiometer, European symbols also given. Please make a note of that. US symbols also given. Please make a note of that, and you can get a good score in the exams also. These are the main diagrams which they asked in the exams. See, IEC standard potentiometer also symbol is shown in the slide. See rheostat symbol shown, preset symbol, register symbol shown. See, please make a note of it. Okay, here in this slide they given the potentiometer symbols in European as well as US symbols. Next, variable registers, US user control registers as well as the preset control registers. Okay, in a fixed and variable registers form also. Next, in IEC standard form also given potentiometer symbol, rheostat symbol as well as preset register symbol in IEC standard. See, make a note of it and get good score. Next, in all these slide we have learned these topics. There are various types of wire wound resistors like power wire wound resistors, precision wire wound resistors. The types of variable resistors are carbon potentiometers and wire wound potentiometers. These are very used in different applications also. Okay, it is the summary regarding the different slides we have learned before. Okay, here we can attempt a quiz. By that we can judge the, sorry, I can judge the knowing of your listening. First one, dash is a variable resistor. Okay, A potentiometer, B wire wound, C carbon composition resistor, next carbon film resistor. These are the four choices we have given. First one potentiometer, second one wire wound potentiometer, sorry, next wire wound resistor, next carbon composition resistor, carbon film resistor. Okay, by seeing all these variable resistor, answer suitable for this question is A potentiometer. Potentiometer is a variable resistor. Okay, we already learned before slides also. Next one, in wire wound resistors the resistive element is first one carbon film, second second one metal film, third nickel chromium wire, C silver wire. Here it have given four choices for the question. First of all, question is in wire wound resistors the resistive element is A carbon film resistor, B metal film, nickel chromium wire, silver wire. Okay, here choices order also missed. A B C D, but here given A B C. Simply change it A B C D. Okay, by viewing this question we simply answer that in wire wound resistor the resistive elements is C. Corrected C is nickel chromium wire. We named it as nichrome, alloy of nickel chromium wire, that is nichrome can be used as a resistive element in wire wound resistors. Next to that, here some questions frequently asked in exams are given. First one classification of wire wound resistor, second one explain the constructional details of wire wound resistor, next list the applications of wire wound resistor, next list the types of variable resistors also, next differences between preset and potentiometer, next draw the symbols of potentiometers and presets. Here mainly asked questions are